Okay, guys, so, the whole thing is we're kind of revealing these in real time and answering the questions because we know Loren and Chawn sit down with people every day, and Loren, you help them devise a retirement plan, write a retirement plan. We know that people have a lot of questions about this time in their life.
As people enter that transitional phase from the working world to the retirement world, they do come up with a lot of questions they've never had to answer before. Questions like, I'm not going to receive W-2 income, so where's this income going to come from? Social Security, pension, all these different questions that they have. And a lot of times people will find themselves logging onto their computer, going to Google's and say, what should I be doing about this? Or what's the best way to take income? Those types of things. And what people find is there's a lot of different answers to the same question. So today we're here to try to answer some of these questions in real time and provide people a track to get from the working world to the retirement world.
Okay, so in this first segment, all I did, guys, in preparation for the show was I typed in to a search bar, what retirement? So then we're going to peel back the predictive elements that came up, presumably the most searched things about what retirement, and then we're going to answer the question. So who's going first? We didn't talk about this.
Sounds easy enough.
Yeah.
Chawn, you ready?
Yeah, let's go. Let's get it started. So first question, we're going to look at what retirement. And the question is, or the result is, what retirement plan is the best?
Everybody wants the best plan.
Everybody does want the best plan. Nobody wants to be average in retirement,
That's right.
So when it comes to retirement planning and having a retirement plan, what is the best? It starts with having a plan, and it comes down to having your plan. So we know at our firm, we go through our process. We know that process is very consistent. We talk to our families about a lot of the same topics. But when it comes to building each individual plan, it is so customized to your situation.
Yeah, everybody wants to have their own retirement vision. This isn't their coworker's retirement plan. This isn't their friend's retirement plan. This isn't their parents' retirement plan. Things change all the time. What people are looking for is how do they accomplish their goals? And that's why it should be their plan.
And identifying those goals, that's a challenging part. A lot of times you're not thinking about retirement on the weekends. It doesn't happen sometimes until you do go sit down with a professional and they start asking you those right questions. And then together as a couple, if you are a couple, you start having those conversations and you start down that path of identifying exactly what your goals are.
Okay, let's check out the next question.
All right, Loren's going to
I'm up.
Your turn.
Okay, so again, we're going to start up here. What retirement age? So what is the right retirement age, I guess, would probably be where I would take that. The right retirement age is based on a lot of different factors, and those factors are going to be many for a lot of people. So it's going to be how do you cover health care? If you're trying to retire at 63, how do you cover health care before you get to age 65? How much do you have in investment resources? Do you have enough to fund your retirement vision? When do you take Social Security? If you retire at 60, you're not eligible. Most people aren't eligible for Social Security election until 62. So there's so many different factors that go into this. This is the important. So I kind of take these questions and lump them together. And this really is why the customized retirement plan is so important. So you can see what your retirement plan is going to look like to accomplish your retirement vision. And this I would say is probably one of the number one questions. When can I retire? At what age can I retire? And a lot of people have this magical number in mind, but it doesn't necessarily have to be that number. The plan will reveal what number you can retire with and still have the retirement vision you want to. And once you find this information, it can be really comforting to you, knowing that if your number, when you can retire and still experience your retirement vision is age 65, knowing that you retire and have confidence that you are going to have the retirement vision that you've always dreamed of, and you have the financial resources to do it.
Yeah, and we talked about Social Security a lot, and I just want to mention to people that this is part 2 of the web's most searched questions. We go really in depth on Social Security and answer the questions that people are searching about it in part 1. So check out part 1 on YouTube. You'll see some of the questions we answered there. And Chawn, didn't mean to interrupt you, but I want to make sure if people are like, I want more Social Security information, they knew where to go.
Yeah, like just Loren, you mentioned so many factors. You talked about the health care. Oftentimes we see that as the number one reason why people don't retire as soon as they want to. There's that uncertainty around health care coverage and the cost around it. COBRA, open market, things like that. And then a lot of what we talk about with our families too, it's about being emotionally ready and financially ready to identify that age. You've got to be emotionally ready to now have enter a new stage of life and not work 40 to 60 hours a week. And then the financially ready, obviously that's a big part of what we do, helping you develop that plan so you feel confident about walking away from that paycheck.
Yeah, that's very important. The retirement plan can help you identify, are you financially ready? But we have a lot of families that we work with that are financially ready. They're not emotionally ready. So they continue to work. But I think the important part about that, though, is if you know you're financially ready, you're going to work on Monday morning because you want to. You're making that choice because you feel like that's something that you really want to do, not because you feel like you have to from a financial standpoint. And sometimes just knowing that you're going to work because it's your choice to go to work can prolong one's career because there's not the pressure of thinking they have to go to work. Thank you for watching this clip of Retiring Today, and don't forget to subscribe. If you have questions about your retirement plan, take advantage of the complimentary 15-minute retirement checkup phone call.